I don't know about you, but I love to go online and look up health-related topics. But is that web information always accurate? Here, with the importance of finding a primary care physician and the dangers of self-diagnosis, is Dr. Seher Zuberi of Iora Primary Care and Steve Stedman of Humana. Great to have both of you here today. All right, so what is the importance? Tell us why it's important to get a primary care physician to build that relationship and maintain it.
Absolutely. So what attracted me to primary care initially is the long-term relationships that I get to have with my patients. It's during that time that I can actually influence change. In a traditional healthcare model, docs don't get enough time or support, but at Iora Primary Care, in addition to longer visits, patients get an entire team. That team consists of a physician or nurse practitioner, health coach, team nurse, and behavioral health specialist.
Wow, having a team on your side, that's just what the doctor ordered for sure. Even if you're relatively healthy, you say we should still maintain that relationship.
Absolutely. You should see the doc when you're sick and you're healthy. That way we can identify as many possible barriers to care as we can.
All right, so during those annual visits, what should we be doing and discussing during those appointments?
Yeah, so annual visits are really good for preventative measures, things like mammograms, colonoscopies, as well as goal setting. So some common goals may include losing weight, quitting smoking, hiking camelback, or walking a grandchild down the aisle.
All right, so Steve, how do we find the right primary care physician to fit our medical needs?
Well, that is a great question. Again, I think family and friends are a wonderful source. Where are you going right now? Tell me about where you go to get your health care. And then I think the next important piece is coming in and, like in this example, let's do a tour. I'd really like to meet the doctor. Let's meet the team. This is my health care. I kind of take this personal. I want to know, in case maybe the dominoes go down, who's standing with me to help me be, again, in my best health, to make sure I can play with my 22 grandkids for me and do the things that we do. So I think this is really, really important to take the time to do this.
Right, and I loved what you said, the time to do this.
Yes.
You spend time with the patient. It's not kind of, you know, a running in and out of each of the offices.
Absolutely. Time is definitely of the essence, and since we have so many people on the team that can help, we are really able to identify what's the most important to the patient. We can identify that. We help them become more proactive in their care.
So are there tools out there available to help us kind of match us with the right primary care physician?
Lots of tools, actually. Of course, I think a great one is when you're sitting down with your agent and you're being enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan. We tend to have some knowledge of some of the providers. We build relationships. We kind of know who they are. I'm getting to know you as your agent, so I might have some recommendations. A few places I'm going to say these are folks in our network. You might want to go take a look, again, do a tour, right? And then again, where are you getting that basic information? Just talking to friends and family, or go online. We have like Physician Finder where you can search for doctors and kind of do it that way.
Yeah, this is a one-stop shop, and I can imagine that convenience for patients, it really means a lot to them.
Absolutely, and we can also be contacted via phone, email, or text in case patients can't come in and sudden needs do arise.
That's very important, because those after hours, and maybe when it's not an opportunity where we can get to an appointment, we still have access to you. What do patients share with you about this approach, this team approach?
Definitely, they feel very, very comfortable when they come to Iora Primary Care, and they just feel like their needs are being addressed. And I think for the first time in a long time, someone is actually taking care of them. So I think that's the thing that I hear most often.
Right, and having you here on site, and people like you on reps on site, is very
again,
helpful.
questions come up. This is complicated. You know, my mom used to say, what do people do if their son doesn't work for Humana? And it's like, yeah, there's a lot of questions out there. But again, this team approach and having so many people, again, working towards your health care, my health care, this is a new paradigm, and it's working incredibly well.
Thank you both for your perspective. And if you would like more information about the Humana Medicare Advantage plan, here's that contact information.
And I'm happy to give that to you right now. You can call 1-800-552-0771. They're open 7 days a week from 8 in the morning until 8 at night. You can learn more at humana.com/Medicare.